Hey guys, ColdBrew here, back with Diablo Immortal. Today, I'll be covering what I think is my mandatory list for when farming and getting as much XP as possible. Some of the things that you have to consider when farming, and also one of the tools that I use for farming, okay? Or for at least trying to find a specific farm spot. I think you should try this tool out. This is a map through the Diablo fans website. Let's go and start it with that. This is the Diablo fans website. If you go here and just type in diablofans.com, you'll see the Immortal part on the top. You click on maps, and then you just try and find one of the areas you want to be farming, right? Try out and do one of those areas. So you click Mount Zavain as an example, and it pops out this page right here. Look at this beautiful page. What does this mean, first of all? Well, this is the map, but each icon shows the spawn of a yellow elite or a normal elite or a potential ancient elite, the one that has a high chance to drop a legendary, or I think it drops one per 24 hours since your last kill. And then it also shows the purple elite right here. This is the blue missions, the side missions that pop up that give you 3 enchanted dust. Well, that's a spawn area. So what you can do is click right here on the top and just remove that if you don't care about that. Let's say remove the chest, because of course, yeah, you don't care about the chests. And if any chests are spawning there, because you don't consider that for farming, chests suck in this game. Also bosses, you don't care about bosses. You don't care about the waypoints really. But waypoints help, but since we've got easier ways to teleport around and there's no cap in that or anything, we don't really mind. Just emptying out the map to make it easier for us to see, right? Remove Ancient Nightmare from this specific one because it's annoying. Remove the shrines. And no, keep the shrines. Remove the what are those called? The altars, because of the Ancient Nightmare, just making things easier to see, guys. And then I'll remove the, can I remove the quest? I think I can. I think it's way down below. Maybe no. Anyway, all right. So far, we have a clear picture of what we're looking for. So what we're looking to see is somewhere where they are shrines, right? We're looking for shrines, and we're looking for a circular pattern of killing enemies that's going to be easy to come back to and, you know, reset our killing route, okay? A good example of that is the monk circle, okay? The monk circle, or the other Mount Zavain circle, was this one, okay? There's one shrine here and one shrine here. You would do like the circle like this before they changed a little bit the spawn rates, and people are not really farming it as much anymore. It used to be crazy. You used to have even 2 groups here, and every group could just do their circle and farm like crazy. Another potential route that you can see here is this one right here with 1 2 3 4 5 6 plus a shrine right here, but it's only one shrine, so you got to be careful with that. Then we got the monk circle, which is here on the top. It does have the 2 shrines, and it's an exact circular pattern. So it's 1 2 3 4 5, but it's actually a lot more. These are the elite positions, but there's one pack here, usually one here, one here. There's one here in the corner. Then it's this one and this one. And this circle is actually one of the ones that it's always farmed, and it's crazy. These shrines are what you want to be also looking for when you're trying to find a farm spot. And then you go here on the top, there's also one shrine here. What I say is the best possible route that you can ever discover is one that has at least 2 or 3 shrine locations. And the reason for this is because the shrine can become an XP pool, and XP pools are huge in terms of XP. All right, any spot that you try to find, you gotta have some XP shrines close, because that can potentially change to an XP pool, and that's what you want to be doing. That's what you want to be hunting when you're trying to find a new spot to farm. And more spots will be available with, I guess, new patches when they introduce new areas, hopefully. And this is a good way to find those and work on those as well. So going back to the game, let me show you exactly. I've made a list here of things which I consider the essentials for when farming to get the best XP possible, right? This is my stupid simple list. Let's go over it. First things first, find an area where it doesn't bore you to death. All right, I've done the monk circle that I've just mentioned in Mount Savain. I've done this. I've done this circle so many times, and there wasn't a single time where I didn't hate my life. All right, this circle right here, I hate it with a passion because it's so quick to do the circle. It's good for XP and stuff, but I get bored. I zone out. Everything becomes mechanical. Even if I have a movie playing on the other monitor, I think I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. No. I just I don't want to do that. Even if this is such a good spot to farm. So find a place where it doesn't bore you to death. That can be anything. It's up to you. The way that the enemies are, the way that the scenery looks. Everybody is different. For me, I like Realm of Damnation more than anything else so far, and I find groups to farm that quite easily. So that's a good spot. No competition is number 2. So what do I mean by no competition? If you go to a spot and you see another 2 groups farming there, you don't go and put yourself in there and try to steal their XP. First things first, that is not good manners. All right, we all know how the deal is with farming. We go to a different spot if that's the case, or we go and do a different farm if that's the case. So consider that. Don't go into other people's groups. And if you're that aggressive, expect it to be done to you by others, because they'll see, dude, you're not cool. Don't do that. So find somewhere where there's no competition so you can farm with peace of mind. Nobody's going to steal your elite pads. Nobody's going to break your kill streaks. And kill streaks are very important, even though you don't need to have them more than 100 plus, 105, 110 kills. That's what you really need. And when you're in a 4-man group, you want to be getting those kill streaks. Like 100 plus kill streaks is what you want to be looking for, and then you can break them. It's fine, but try not to have those and be as consistent as possible. So a 4-man group is easier to chain those kills, and also it's easier to not let any of the enemies alive. So when you're killing a group, you never want to have one enemy left alive, and then you do the circle again and you find a single enemy there and you're like, oh my god, we didn't kill it. So you have to do another circle again to find the proper group spawning. So a potential of XP there is lost, and you're like, oh my god, we need to be more careful. So you gotta have somebody that runs in first, maybe kills a little bit, leaves them alone to low health. The other one, the last one standing from your group, the slowest one, can actually take them out and kill them. That's a good way to know that you've got a group that is mindful what they're doing. They know that the farming is mechanical. We're all doing the same circle, but you have to consider, all right, what the first guy is doing. They're tagging the enemies. They're also leading to the next pack. So what the second guy is doing is killing them a little bit. The third guy killing them a little bit. The fourth guy has to ensure, okay, that it's dead. If they're just running behind everybody and just collecting the loot, that is the wrong thing to do if you're the fourth guy. Don't be the fourth guy if that's what you want to do. Be the second and third guy and do some damage instead, and let somebody else be the fourth guy. Just that. Have also that in mind. And then we need to have a high kill rate. What does that mean? It means you gotta be killing each pack as soon as possible. As soon as you see it, you shouldn't be wasting more than 1 or 2 seconds. If you are, it means you are slow, you don't have the right setup, you're missing damage. Maybe you need a Crusader there to give you a banner. Maybe you need to change your pieces of gear a little bit, or you're slow in going from pack to pack. Maybe you need to consider your gear a little bit. Maybe an Isatar set piece, just a 2 set bonus, is going to be enough to make you a little bit faster, okay? And then let's have a look at the other point, a consistent bestiary farming. So wherever you're farming, it's good if you are farming about 1 bestiary turn in every 15 minutes, 16 minutes. It's okay. That should be the average. So 1 turn in, so you get that XP plus the chance for loot every 15 minutes. And with a good group, it should be about 1500 kills. My group, we usually do 1500 to 1600 in Realm of Damnation per bestiary, assuming that you don't break your kill streak. Okay, if you know what you're doing, you're mindful, you don't leave the group to do go chase a goblin, which I do. that is my problem, honestly. I usually chase off goblins and kill them because I will never leave a goblin alive, even if it means breaking my kill streak. The reason for this is I'm hoping someday Blizzard out there will buff the goblins and they will drop something more than just maybe a yellow item or a blue item. They'll drop a legendary and it will be wonderful. It will be amazing, right? That's my dream. Next up and final one is the shrines and pull locations. What I've mentioned at the start, you want to be farming a spot where you know that there are shrines. If you don't know that there are any shrines there, it's a bad location, okay? Regardless of how fast the like this one, the pirates spot right here, regardless of how fast you think it is, it's not going to be as beneficial to you because no XP pools. It's insane on how many XP globes you'll see when you're farming a spot when an XP pool is available. The XP globes are just everywhere and you'll be gaining XP as crazy. And of course, the final bit of advice is also to try and get your paragon and get the treasure hunter. You can get as different as you want in terms of treasure hunter tree. You can get this one. Where is it with the XP globes? Yeah, this one, Swift Learner. Oh my god, it's the first one for some reason. Oh yeah, I changed. No, this is my PvP build. I shouldn't have activated that. Anyway, you need to have it active, and you also need to have Swift Learner. 50% more XP experience gained from defeating elite monsters. These will be killed so quickly and so often during your outworld farming that you need to have it as a way to get a lot more XP. It's not that expensive in terms of paragon, and you can go as deep as you want for more upgrades to it. So this was the video, guys. I hope you found it helpful. If you got more tips, share them down below in the comments with others. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.